Hey, Sugar Crashers, it's me, Lou. Today, I didn't record my calories. I'm sorry. We're going to structure this whole thing a little bit differently than normal. I'm going to tell you about what I ate, and that's going to be a bridge to what I'd really like to talk to you about, which is something a little bit different. So for breakfast, I'm playing around with a Elvis sandwich-inspired oatmeal recipe. First version of it didn't really work. It's a problem with the bacon element. But look for it and look for me talking about it in future episodes of the vlog, and look for me also, hopefully, I'll get it rock solid and we'll make a recipe and share it with you at gotsold.us. Also on the oatmeal thing, I had blueberry almond fake cream oatmeal for a snack, and that was because, whoa, I was working on a post for Got Soul US, so look for that recipe coming up soon. Tonight for dinner, let's wrap tacos with my ground beef hash thing that I make as a filling. It's delicious. Let me know if you'd be interested in hearing about it. It's really just good old American tacos. With ground beef, and if you want to do tomato and everything on it, you can. But again, I put some potatoes in there with the seasonings, and it really changes it quite a bit, and it's quite delicious. So again, let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. But today I used a flex meal, and this is where this becomes something that I'm wondering if I want to write something about it, but I also want to know if you all have any opinions. So I used a flex meal today, and this isn't really about the flex meal. The flex meal was, we had Chick-fil-A. I didn't have a soda with it, luckily, but we had Chick-fil-A because my daughter has really been wanting us to meet her for lunch at school. And that's something that I've never done before. I've picked her up from school, I've taken her to school, but I've never had lunch with her at school. And she's in first grade this year, and so it's something really special that we got to do together. And it was wonderful. Whole family was there. My son, my wife, my daughter, me. It was a great time. But where this kind of subject matter comes in and what it really kind of plays off of is this whole culture of toxic masculinity that is really being highlighted right now by the Me Too movement. And I really struggle here. I struggle because I feel like I have something to say in this space. As a man who early in life was criticized, which I really feel was a form of emasculation in a weird way for being sensitive. It was something that I was made to feel bad about. I think really what it was getting at was that it wasn't really a masculine way to be. And that's a huge problem. It's a huge problem, first of all, because it's a total lie. So many men are really, really sensitive. It's one of the reasons why you see this culture of violence in men, because they're taught to, how do I want to put this, to live out their bad emotions in violent ways. And raising a son, this is not something that I want to teach him. I mean, just quite obviously, you have so much to lose when you have violent reactions to anything that kind of plays with your emotions. And I'm totally guilty of this. I mean, I learned that having emotions means having blow-ups. It's not okay. I yell, I scream, I do all of the things that are in this culture, and it's something that I want to stop. I try to be a better communicator, to be heard, But I fall short a lot. It's not how I want to be. And it's not how I want my son to be. I struggle here. I mean, just like anybody. And I want to hear a little bit about what you're thinking. Along with that, I spent a number of years in a culture that I really feel was trying to build this sense, this this toxic masculine culture, almost like get it again back into society. There was, there was talking of some of these milder qualities, but underneath it all, again, there was this toxic masculine culture that was really being communicated as a value to the men in that culture. And it's wrong. And especially when I was coming out of college, I was one of those people who was ripe to be indoctrinated into that. And so, I want to tell my story, but I also want to be thoughtful about it. I want to be able to communicate why it is that that I got to that place, what's attractive about it, how we can move past it, and to provide some alternate models of thinking and raising young men. But obviously, I haven't done it enough. And again, it's something where I really feel like I have something to say in the space, but I'm not sure what yet. And I hope that you'll continue with me talking about this, commenting about it. And I'm going to try to work out some of this stuff, I think, in the vlog. So watch for future episodes, and we'll talk more. Stay hungry, sugar crashers.